Shalom, Kohala, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rekakadash. Much honors and respects to the apostles and others, great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick 4-part lesson. I'm going to title it News and Prophecy. Turkey to join Brics. You heard that right. Turkey to join Brics. And that is prophecy. And we're going to prove that right here, right now. All right, we're going to start here in Ezekiel chapter 38. Okay? And I will turn thee back, and this is talking about Gog and Magog, who is Russia, also known as the Medes, here in the scriptures, all right? In the testimony, all right? And if you scroll up, you'll see it up here, all right? You know, Gog, land of Magog, okay? That's where Russia sits. That's talking about Russia, all right? Who is a guardian unto the Bric nations, okay? And this will also prove that, the scriptures, as we continue reading. So I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy drawers. So basically, what the Lord is doing with Russia is putting hooks in his drawers, is turning them back into the old Soviet Union spirit, okay? And remember that NATO was created as a defense against the Soviet Union, okay? All right? So anyway, so I will turn thee back and put thy hooks into thy drawers, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with sorts of armor. See that? So remember, understand that the Lord will use Russia, you know, along with, okay, you know, the other nations to take out the corporate state of Israel in America. This is all part of the testimony in the scriptures, okay? And that's what you're living out. You're living out prophecy in real time, okay? So, clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company of bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Got that? All right, modern day sword is what? You know, weapons, okay, a gun. You understand, people? See this? Persia. Who's Persia? That's Iran. Ethiopia, the Ethiopian nation, South African nations, they're in Brics as well as Iran. Iran joined Brics in January, okay? Matter of fact, before we continue here, give me a minute. All right, you see it here? Brics, an intergovernmental organization comprising of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, right? Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and you see what it says here? United Arab Emirates, okay? Now, we'll come back to that, okay? Let's finish up on Turkey first, okay? And that's the title of the lesson. But remember that. We're going to come back to that, okay? So let's get back. Give me a minute. So as you can see, again, Persia, all right, who is Iran, Ethiopia, you know, South African nations. You saw that. Libya, that's another African nation as well, as you know. See, all of them with shield and helmet. And Gomer, okay? And most of you out there wouldn't know who Gomer is if we didn't tell you. That's Turkey. Okay? Gomer and all his bands in the house of Togomar of the North Quarters and all his bands and many people with D. Let's read the NLT version of it. It says, Gomer and all its armies will also join you, will join Brics. Okay? You understand that? Along with the armies of Beth and Togarmah from the distant north and many others. Okay? Now, give me a minute. All right, you see what it says here? Turkey singles desire to join Brics and abandon the EU, to abandon NATO. Okay? You understand that? You see this? Turkey is interested in joining the Brics groups of emerging economies. Brics is an acronym for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, because those are the original ones who started it, all right? Were the original heads of it, okay? And of course, Russia is the head, all right, along with China. This organization, which is believed to be on the road to dominating the global economy, recently announced its willingness to expand by inviting Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United, Arab, nations, right? Well, that's also interesting. Like I says, we'll come back to that, okay? To show you. So remember, keep Saudi Arabia in mind, because guess what? They have already ditched the petrodollar. Okay, that came out and reported yesterday. And at the same time, what was else reported? It was reported by coming out of the Hill, out of the White House, by that guy Sullivan, and that other jerk-off Blinken, okay, that they went to Saudi Arabia, okay, trying to convince them that, the United States would send soldiers there, to protect them and fight for them, and whatever the case is, so long as, they continue to take orders from them, to serve, in, not doing anything against Israel, coming against Israel, whatever cases. Well, people, if you people don't already know, Blinken went to the Middle East several weeks ago and he got nothing but, doors shut in his face, okay? It's over, okay? Do you understand? The Edomite beast system is at its end. It's over. Corporate state of Israel and America are isolated. The other nations are going to come against them. This is all prophecy. It's all written here in the scriptures, and we'll get to that, all right? Anyway, you know what? We'll end this here, and we'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. Shalom.